So 0-2 on Harrison, who is hitting .364 with 2 strikes this season. And he powers this ball into left field. This ball's going to bounce in and roll to the fence, and Brock Harrison is running towards second base, and he'll stop with yet another double. He has a knack for hitting doubles. I don't know how many times I've said that, but it's true. His 7th of the season. And he did it on an 0-2 pitch, and he just hits the ball extremely hard. He makes great contact on fastballs. And now he's in scoring position for the Bulldogs' leading RBI man. Here's a stretch. And the pitch is chopped really high. Third baseman goes for it. It's over his head. And Brock Harrison is racing around third. He's going to come to the dish and score on the RBI hit. And I mean a high chopper over the third baseman, Landon Thompson, as Cole Graham drives in his 16th run of the season. And he's done that now on 20 hits. And think back to last year at 85 at-bats, he drove in 12 runs. And the year before at 84 at-bats, he drove in 14. And he's already surpassed those numbers. So out in front, 0-1. And here's the pitch. And it's hit hard and into center field, and it sinks in for a base hit. Dyson, by the way, went 1 for 3 in the Tuesday game with a sac fly. Jeremiah Bowman, the right fielder, hitting 7th. Logan Brazel, the left fielder, hitting 8th. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. Runner going. The Graham throw down to the shortstop. Brock Harrison is in time. Another caught stealing by the senior catcher, Cole Graham. So 1 down. 1-2. Called strike 3 on the outside edge. So a K for Musselman, his 16th of the season. Wiggles the bat just a little and very calm in his stance, and he pops up the first pitch into the air, into left field. Cortez in foul territory, catches the ball. 3 batters come to the plate. There was a base hit, but Cole Graham threw him out trying to steal second. And so 3 batters come to the dish, and down goes Bryan County in the bottom of the first inning. Bulldogs leading 1-0 as we break on Y101. Also walked on a 3-0 pitch and singled in a run on a 1-0 pitch and was caught stealing. Swings and hits it over toward the second baseman, Patel. He goes to a knee to scoop it and throws to first, close play, and he's safe. And Musselman has beat out another infield hit. Side from Cam Smith. Here's a Brown pitch, hit on the ground. And the shortstop Leggett has it, but he doesn't have a play. He did a good job getting to the ball, reaching out with the glove. But that'll be an infield hit for Bryson Stanley. And their Bulldogs on first and second with 1 down. Bryce DeLoach meandering around at the third base bag, playing close to the line. Now he moves a little bit over to his left. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The ball gets away. Cole Graham has plenty of time. Tosses it down to Chase Miller. 1 down on a second strikeout. Musselman's first pitch. Hit on the ground. Brock Harrison comes over to the second base bag. Scoops and throws. Got him. Nice play. And a 2-2 count. Musselman raises up the left leg, delivers his pitch, and it is hit. Nice grab by Bryce DeLoach on his backhand. Throws low, but Chase Miller able to dig it out, and he got the out. So a good play on both sides because that ball was hit pretty hard. Maybe a little hop to DeLoach, and he went to the backhand and caught it cleanly. His throw wasn't perfect, but Miller able to dig it out of the dirt and get the foot on the bag for out number 3. So it's a 3 up and 3 down as Chase has allowed 1 hit and faced the minimum 6 batters through 2 innings. As Musselman throws his first pitch, and it's popped up in the air. In the infield, Bryce DeLoach, the third baseman, calls off Brock Harrison and makes a catch, moving on the grass, way over toward the second base bag almost. But he called it first. Swing and a miss. The ball's in the dirt. Cole Graham throws it down to Miller. And 2 down and a third strikeout for Chase Musselman. Bryan County so far with 1 hit. The leadoff guy, Tucker Dyson, single, but he was caught stealing by Cole Graham. Grounder to Dalton Lynn. About 5 hops and he'll handle it. He throws to first. And that's a 3 up and 3 down for the second straight frame for Chase Musselman. So now we head to the fourth inning, and the Bulldogs still lead 1-0 on Y101. Here's Dalton Lynn. Swings at the first pitch. Thompson can't get this one. Leg at the shortstop. Doesn't really have a play. He did bobble the ball a little, but that should be an infield hit for Dalton. And that'll bring up Bryce DeLoach for the fourth inning. And a game that's moving along at a really quick pace. 0-2. Oh, he dropped it in nicely for strike three. Slowed it down big time. That's his 4K. 2 balls and 1 strike. Sign from Graham. Here's the Musselman pitch. Hit into the air to center field. Chandler Lynn drifting back. But he catches that ball about belt high. Probably having to deal with some wind out there, which was blowing from his right to left. But he grabbed it, 2 down. Redskins are winless in the region. They were swept by Vidalia in 2 games. Here's a ball hit up high in the air. Chandler Lynn gets some more action, comes in and dives. And he caught that ball. Again, he was having to deal with the wind. And he made a diving catch in very shallow right center field for out number 3 as both teams continue to play fantastic defense in this low-scoring game with the Dogs leading 1-0 as we head to the top of the 5th inning on Y101. 2-2 on Musselman, a right-handed hitter. And the pitch, he chops it. Could be a tough play. Landon Thompson, the third baseman, throws to first and safe. Musselman takes a tumble. And is everybody okay? Yep. You don't see that very often at any level, but you do see it occasionally in high school, but you would never see it in pro ball. Cole Graham at the plate. 0-1 pitch, and he lines it into left field. Another RBI hit. That scores Trey Cloud. And coming to the dish is Chandler Lynn. And Cole Graham has driven in 2 more as he leads the team now with 18 runs batted in. A solid single. He's 2 for 3 in the game, so another multi-hit game for him during his hitting streak, which is now 10 games. Half of those games have been 2-hit games. And the Bulldogs lead 3-0. Bryan County does have a hit. The leadoff guy in the first inning, Tucker Dyson, singled. He was caught stealing. That's been the only base runner for Bryan County today in this one-hitter. Second pitch to Brown, and he has stroked this ball into left field for a base hit. He struck out his first time on a 1-2 and hits the 1-0 pitch solidly into left center field. They've had 2 3-game winning streaks this season. This ball's hit up in the air to left field. Cody Cortez is under it. He catches the ball, and now he'll just toss it into his cutoff man, Brock Harrison, and that's the first out. Hasn't had too many deep counts. Here's a pitch. Hit on the ground to Dalton Lynn. The second baseman has it and throws to first. A little offline, but Chase Miller is kind of tall, and he was able to keep his right foot on the bag and catch the ball in that glove with his left hand and record out number 2. We're in scoring position for the first time today for Bryan County. Count 1 ball and 1 strike on Bowman. Musselman checks a runner, delivers his pitch, hit up in the air, left side of the infield, and an easy squeeze in and out for the third baseman, Bryce DeLoach. So he's caught 2 pop-ups off the bat of Bowman as Bryan County strokes its second hit of the game, but leaves its first runner in scoring position. After 5, the Bulldogs 3, Bryan County nothing on Y101. Pitching for the Los Angeles Angels organization, and Dalton Lynn hits the ball. Meet Patel knocked it down at second, but that'll be an infield hit on a tough play. And Dalton with the second infield hit, he's 2 for 3 in the game. He was a reliever at Clemson for 1 year and a starter at Darton for 2 years at junior college ball. 1-1 is spanked into right center field. It drops in for a base hit. It's bouncing near the fence. Dalton Lynn comes to third. Coach James is sending him. Here he comes to the dish, running to third and sliding in safely with a triple is Bryce DeLoach as he goes backside with serious power and drives in a run. And the Bulldogs lead 4-0. So his first triple to go with a double and his 10th RBI. 2-strike pitch on the way. Swings, lines it into center field for an RBI hit. And here comes Bryce DeLoach. He comes home, and the Bulldogs lead 5-zip. Here's Logan Brazel. He's 0 for 1 on a strikeout. Swings at the first pitch, lines it into right field, and that is a base hit. So the third hit off Musselman. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. It's hit up in the air to right field. Trey Cloud came in. Now he's going back. He caught it. 1 down. There's a ball hit right side, scooped up by Chase Miller. He runs to the bag. 2 down, runner down to second. Jeff Davis is 8-1 in 7th. Here's a pitch swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 3. Musselman strikes out his 5th batter, and he hasn't walked anybody. He's been very efficient. And that ends the bottom half of the 6th inning as he keeps his shutout going. And the Bulldogs are leading 5-0 as we break on Y101. And he's working on the shutout with the Dogs leading 5-0, and his first pitch is fouled off out of play by Landon Thompson, who's played a real fine game defensively at third base. He's 0 for 2 with a fly ball to left and a fly ball to center. And down to the count, 0-1. Righty versus righty, second pitch. And he drops in an off-speed pitch for a strike, 0-2. Chase with 5 Ks and, more importantly, no walks. 0-2. There's a high chopper to the shortstop. Harrison fields it from the second base bag and throws to first. 1 down. So my question right now in my head is, and I don't keep track of the pitch count, is will Chase Musselman throw a complete game in fewer pitches than Cole Graham used on Tuesday when he threw 86, including 60 strikes? Cole Graham is the senior catcher. Gives Musselman, the sophomore, the sign. Here's the pitch. Popped up in the air, right side, over this way. Cole Graham calls for it, and the catcher will catch that ball, not too close to the fence. He's real good on those pop-ups. Made a great catch in a home game. It was much more difficult than that. But he handled the easy one right there for the second out, and that's what you want to do. Chase Musselman winding. 1-0 pitch. 1 hopper to Brock Harrison at short. Now here's his throw to first base in time, and Chase Musselman ends his fine game, his 3-hitter, with a 3-up and 3 down in the bottom of the 7th inning, as the Dogs do indeed win their 4th straight game for the first time this season, and more importantly improve their region record of 4-1. They are 10-4 overall, and of course these teams have one more game to go in this series this week, and that's scheduled for tomorrow at Jackie Jones Field. So this will be the second time the Dogs and the Redskins shake it up. And once again, after a Bulldog victory, the Dogs won 8-1 on Tuesday and 5-0 here in Bryan County. And we are going to take a break and come back and wrap up a Bulldog win on Y101.